We have to distinguish between the two, what a standard court protective order is and what Blake Lively's team is asking for. You are not able to hold a logical thought.
Was Justin didn't harass Blake. Blake was interested in wresting control of this movie away from Justin, who was the director and the producer. She was just an actress in it.
Imagine stepping into a courtroom where every word feels like it could ignite a scandal, where bold legal tactics collide with an unyielding judge, and the stakes are more than just a case file. Today's story plunges us into a drama that seems scripted for Hollywood, where outrageous subpoena demands and shocking legal maneuvers set the stage for a battle over privacy, power, and reputation. The scene is set with an audacious request that not only challenges standard legal boundaries, but also exposes a dangerous cocktail of celebrity influence and legal overreach. It all begins when a high-profile legal team pushes for something that sounds almost unbelievable: a demand to access years of personal phone records, detailed call logs, and even location data.
The judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request for 2.5 years worth of every message that Justin Baldoni and Justin Heath and the PR agents have ever sent to everybody, plus location data. We knew that was going to happen.
This isn't about uncovering a hidden truth. It's an all-out assault on privacy, aiming to pry into every intimate detail of a well-known public figure's life. The request, crafted with an almost cavalier disregard for basic legal norms, challenges the very idea of what should remain private. As the courtroom buzzed with tension, it was clear that this wasn't just another case. It was a power play meant to intimidate and control the narrative. As the judge took the bench, the tension reached a fever pitch. Without mincing words, the judge cut through the pretense with a razor-sharp dismissal of the request. In a swift, no-nonsense rebuke, he made it clear that such invasive measures were not only unnecessary, but entirely out of line with standard legal practice.
You are not able to hold a logical thought, but guess what? I, as a judge, I am able to hold a logical thought, so we're going to slap that down. You obviously cannot do that.
The judge's verdict wasn't merely a legal ruling. It was a statement against a strategy that blurred the lines between legal inquiry and personal intrusion. This moment in the courtroom served as a turning point, signaling that no one, no matter how influential, was above the rule of law. Just when the drama seemed contained, leaked audio recordings burst onto the scene like a bombshell, revealing a deeper layer of hypocrisy.
And you're going to hear something that Ari Emanuel says that is going to be extremely problematic for his clients, who he's quote-unquote ride or die for. You're going to hear him say that.
These recordings captured behind-the-scenes conversations that painted a starkly different picture from the public narrative. In these candid moments, key players admitted to tactics and strategies that undermined their own credibility. The audio not only exposed inconsistencies in their arguments, but also laid bare the desperate lengths they were willing to go in order to manipulate public opinion. The leaked recordings quickly transformed the courtroom battle into a full-blown scandal, making it impossible for onlookers to separate fact from spin. Outside the confines of the courtroom, the digital world erupted. Social media platforms became the battleground for public opinion, with every tweet, meme, and post adding fuel to the fire. Influencers, celebrities, and everyday users weighed in, their comments amplifying the controversy. Hashtags began trending as viewers debated not only the legal merits of the case, but also the ethical implications of using personal data as a weapon. The online uproar reflected a broader societal outrage, the realization that behind every high-powered legal maneuver, there lurks a disturbing disregard for privacy and human decency. This digital reaction underscored a growing sentiment that no one should be allowed to trample on personal rights, no matter how glamorous or influential they may be. As the dust began to settle, the real consequences of this legal skirmish started to emerge. For the celebrity at the center of the controversy, the fallout was swift and merciless. What initially appeared to be a calculated power move now threatened to spiral into a public relations disaster. The judge's uncompromising stance, combined with the explosive leaked audio, has forced the legal team to reassess their strategy. Moreover, industry insiders are now questioning how far powerful figures can go in exploiting the legal system for personal gain. This case isn't just about one lawsuit. It's a stark reminder of the fine line between legal maneuvering and outright abuse of power. And it raises serious questions about accountability in an era where privacy is increasingly compromised.
They are too rich and too connected to have to face any responsibility for their lives. They're just going to hire people who are more immoral than them to handle it. Blake's team filed for a slightly modified type of protection order that would include increased protections to third parties. Now, we covered this filing. I told you that essentially what was buried in it was what I would describe as the Taylor Swift clause.
As TMZ is now reporting, of course witnesses are staying anonymous. They're terrified of threats and bullying. Now this smells like Blake's PR team trying to spin why they're not coming. Blake Lively completely exposes herself.
As we wrap up this roller coaster of legal theatrics and public outrage, one thing becomes abundantly clear. In a world where influence can blur the boundaries of law and ethics, no one is immune from scrutiny. The judge's decisive actions, the damning leaked audio, and the relentless buzz of social media have all converged to expose a disturbing pattern of legal overreach and celebrity entitlement. But beyond the courtroom drama lies a larger conversation about power, privacy, and accountability in our modern society. As the story continues to unfold, we're left to wonder, how many more layers of this scandal will be peeled back, and what does it mean for the future of both justice and celebrity culture? Stay tuned, subscribe for more updates, and join the conversation as we delve deeper into a case that challenges the very foundations of our legal and cultural landscape.